Okay everyone, welcome back to CBD Yoga and Fitness. My name is Mike and thank you all so much for joining me today for this upper body yoga for beginners. So continuing on with our beginner series, this is going to be an awesome sequence you can do to stretch out the upper body. We're going to keep this sequence relatively short so it's not going to take up too much of your time. So when you're ready, roll your mat, grab some water, and let's get started. Okay everyone, so let's begin the sequence coming into a nice seated position of your choice. Your legs can be crossed or you can have one foot in front of the other like I am doing. And once you find your seated position, let's inhale, bring our arms up towards the sky. Exhale, plant the right hand down in line with the right hip and then reach your left arm over. Really breathing into the left side body. You want to make sure to keep both your sit bones rooted into the mat here. And if it's accessible for you, you can come on down to the right elbow for a deeper stretch. Again, just make sure both sit bones are in the mat. We'll take a few breaths here. Exhale, come back to center. Again, inhale, lift both hands up towards the sky. Exhale, take it over to the other side, planting the left hand in the mat in line with your left hip. And reaching that right arm over. Really feeling a nice side body stretch in the right side. Make sure to breathe. Coming on down to that left elbow if that works for you. Just honor wherever you are today. On your next exhale, slowly come back to center. And again, we'll inhale, lift both hands up towards the sky. This time exhale, twisting to our right. Our right hand, right arm comes behind us, acting as a second spine, making a nice straight spine. Our left hand can rest on our right thigh, just making sure you avoid your knee here. And as you inhale, try to lengthen your spine, lengthen your body, and then exhale, twist. Exhale, slowly release, come back to center. Again, inhale, lift both hands up towards the sky. Exhale, taking it over to the other side. Left hand, left arm comes behind you, acting as a second spine. Right hand resting on your left thigh, avoiding the knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Exhale, come back to center. Great job, everyone. So from here, let's make our way into all fours. Hands are stacked underneath the shoulders. Knees are stacked underneath the hips. The feet are pushing into the mat. The hands and the fingers are spread wide. And you want to try and pretend like you're opening up a pickle jar with your hands. So you should really feel this engagement in your tricep and your upper arm area. And then once you have this good foundation, we'll take a few rounds of cat and cow, waking up the spine. So as you inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, open the heart. And then exhale, moving from your tail, rounding the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale, round. Do a few more, moving at your own pace, moving with your breath. Again, hands and feet pushing into the mat. Let's do one more. Now from here, let's come back to all fours and we'll thread the needle here. So let's place our left hand in the center of our mat. Inhale, reach our right arm up towards the sky like we're pulling back a bow and arrow. And then exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left, bringing the right shoulder, right ear to the mat. Getting a nice shoulder stretch here. Continue to breathe. Exhale, come back to center. We'll take it over to the other side, planting our right hand in the center of our mats. Inhale, reaching our left arm up. Exhale, threading our left arm underneath our right, bringing the left shoulder, left ear to the mat. Continue to breathe. Exhale, come back to center. Now from here, let's curl the toes, make our way into downward facing dog. Again, keep those fingers spread wide, hands pushing into the mat. And feel free to pedal out your feet here, stretching out the backs of the legs here as well. And then when you're ready, come back to a neutral position. And from here, we're simply going to move from down dog into a high plank. We're going to do this 10 times. So as you inhale, make your way into a high plank. Exhale, shift back to downward facing dog. So we got 9 more rounds of this. Moving with your breath. That's 5, we got 5 more. Three more. Awesome job, everyone. From here, let's lower the knees down to the mat. Now from here, let's make our way onto our stomachs. And we'll do 3 rounds of cobra here. So our hands can stay underneath our shoulders, elbows hugging into the body. And for our first round of cobra, we're just going to do a baby cobra. So we'll keep our feet together and let's inhale, simply lift our chest up off the mat. Keeping our gaze down here, no wrinkles in the neck. Take a couple breaths in baby cobra. Exhale, release back down, and now let's come into a medium cobra. So our feet can move to about hip width distance apart, elbows still hugging into the body. And this time we'll inhale, lift the chest up a little bit more. Gaze is down, take a couple breaths here. You should definitely feel this in your triceps. Exhale, release back down. And now from here we'll come into our third round, coming into a king cobra. So our feet can be as wide as the mat, if not a little bit wider. Again, elbows hugging into the body. Let's inhale, rise up into a big king cobra. Keep that core slightly engaged here as well. Take 2 breaths here. Exhale, release. Great job, everyone. From here, we'll make our way into a Sphinx pose. So bringing our elbows underneath our shoulders, forearms and hands out in front of us. Keeping that core slightly engaged, opening up the heart, opening up the chest here. Exhale, release. Now we'll make our way onto our bums. And we'll extend our legs out long in front of us, keeping those feet flexed towards us. Now from here we'll take a nice seated forward fold. So let's inhale, bring our hands up towards the sky. Exhale, simply melt forward. You can bend your knees here if you like. Again, just honor wherever you are today in your practice. Exhale, slowly release. Now from here we'll make our way into an inclined plane. So it's kind of like a reverse plank. So let's inhale, bring our hands up towards the sky. Exhale, plant the hands behind you, hands underneath the shoulders. Now from here, let's point the toes. Inhale, lift the hips up. Imagine your favorite fruit in between your chin and your chest. And we'll stay here for a couple breaths. Exhale, slowly release back down. Great job, everyone. And now from here, we'll make our way onto our backs. The soles of the feet can stay rooted in the mat. And we'll make our way into a bridge pose. So let's inhale, lift the hips up towards the sky, and feel free to shimmy your shoulders underneath and clasp your hands together. Come back to your breath. Now to release, let's inhale, bring our arms up towards the sky, come up onto our tiptoes, exhale, slowly lower the back down to the mat. Now let's take a constructive rest, bringing our feet as wide as the mat, letting the knees knock in towards each other. One hand can rest on your heart, the other on your belly. On your next exhale, let's come back to center. And now from here, let's just shift our hips up slightly and bring our hands underneath our hips, underneath our sacrum, and extend our legs out long. Again, keeping your feet flexed towards you. You can shimmy your shoulders underneath you. And we'll make our way into a fish pose. So you want to make sure that the majority of the weight is in your elbows and your forearms. So when you're ready on your next inhale, let's lift our chest up, take a look at our toes, maybe wiggle the toes. And then now from here, bend the head back, letting the crown of the head either hover off the mat or bringing the crown of the head to the mat. Again, keeping the majority of the weight in the arms. Exhale, slowly release. Great job, everyone. Now from here, let's rock back up into a seated position. You can take a couple of rocks here if you like, massaging the spine. And you are all done, my friends. Let's bring our hands together at our heart. Thank you all so much for joining me today. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe, and feel free to share this video or this beginner series with a friend or family member who you think might enjoy it. And if you want to see the other videos in this beginner series, I will include them up in the corner here, as well as in the description below. With that being said, let's bring our hands together at our third eye. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Thank you so much. Namaste.